Hi friends, Kevin here. I am coming to you live from my backyard because I figured, like, rather than answering these questions one off on my just in like little, I've been getting a lot of really good messages coming through my Instagram feed recently, and I've really just wanted, like, it bears repeating because I've talked about this on my channel before. I'm a little bit more of a produced video, but I'm also realizing that sometimes the quality of the content doesn't matter as much as the content itself, because if the content is good. Anyways, question from this person was basically, how can we see the image of God in a queer relationship if two people with the same body cannot reproduce? So, you know, if you have a same-sex couple, so to speak, I mean, we can get into like the stuff about gender, but basically he's addressing the question that a lot of people have about this. It's just, well, like, you know, they can't make babies, so that automatically means can't do it, not natural marriage. And my question to that is this: what is the point of marriage exactly? Is the point of marriage to make babies? Because if that's the case, then is somebody who doesn't have the ability to become pregnant, like if a woman just can't get pregnant for whatever reason, or if a man is just infertile for some reason, like, is their marriage invalidated? Or what about like your grandparents when they get to a certain age and stop having sex because they just simply cannot, they're not physically healthy to? Does that invalidate their marriage? Or what about, like, you know, my mother, for example, she had early onset menopause. I don't know if that's appropriate to share with everyone, but she doesn't watch any of my stuff on the internet, so it's fine. But, you know, if a couple can't have kids anymore because someone's naturally going through menopause, does that mean that their marriage is invalid? No. So making babies is not the point of marriage, right? You know, the point. So that's step A. Babies are not the point of marriage. The second thing to talk about is, like, how do we see God reflected in queer relationships? And this comes from, like, this, I think that question stems from, like, how do we see, like, I use my eyes? You know, like, basically, like, if you can't see God in a queer relationship or in a same-sex relationship, then you're not looking, you know, because, like, I think God is pretty evident sometimes. You know, they say, look at the natural world. God is just evidence. And I think just, like, look at queer people. Look at queer people. Look at who we are, how we're, look at someone and how they're living. That's really what it comes down to, you know? So all I have to say is, like, to this person who says, like, you know, just like, you know, what about the argument that queer people can't make babies and that's why they can't get married and that's why gay sex is bad? Wrong question, in my opinion. So yeah, all that to say is that if you are somebody out there, my arm is getting tired from holding this. I need to get, like, one of the little Osmo potty thingies, so it's like I can just hold it on a little stick, a selfie stick. Maybe that's what I need, a little selfie stick. Anyways, all that to say is, if you are a queer person and you feel like you can't be in a relationship with somebody of the same sex, because you feel it's somehow wrong because you can't make babies like heterosexual couples can make babies, I mean, it's not a valid reason. It's not biblically tenable. So hope that was helpful. If you liked it, go ahead and like, share, and subscribe. Follow me all over the place. Got some really, really exciting things coming up. I've got a huge announcement coming out on Friday during my Instagram/Facebook Live. So if you're not following me over there, you're missing out. All the links are below. Check it out. Big queer events coming. Oh, I can't remember. Anyways, go check all that shit out, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.